Hello everyone, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today we're diving into something super useful for any medical professionals or anyone curious about cannulas. We'll break down the different sizes of cannulas and I'll also be sharing a super easy trick to remember them. So for anyone who doesn't know what a cannula is, it is a thin tube inserted into a vein to deliver fluids, medication or draw blood. They come in different sizes and the unit we use to measure it is called gauge. And each size has a specific use. The gauge number tells you how big or small the cannula is. One thing to be very careful here is smaller gauge means a higher needle and gauge means a smaller needle. So let's break it down. So here are the most common cannula sizes, their colors and what they are used for. So the 14 gauge, which is represented by an orange cannula. So it is a big one. It is mostly used for rapid fluid administration, like in trauma cases or major surgeries. So orange cannula, think of massive blood transfusions. 16 gauge, which is represented by the gray cannula. It is slightly smaller. Again, it is also used for emergencies or surgeries for rapid fluid or blood. 18 gauge, which is represented by the green cannula. It is perfect for adults needing blood transfusions or large volume fluids. 2020 gauge, which is represented by the pink cannula. It is something it's the most commonly used cannula. It is most common choice for general IV fluid medications or short-term use in adults. The 22 gauge cannula, which is represented by a blue cannula, is great for smaller veins, often used in pediatrics or elderly patients. Then the 24 gauge, which is represented by the yellow cannula. It is a very tiny one. So it's used for neonates, infants, or fragile veins where very minimal blood flow is required. So each size has a color coded hub to make it easy to identify. But how do you remember all this? So I have a trick to share with you. Right. The trick is to remember the cannula sizes as using a flower pot analogy. Imagine you are planting a garden. So think of an orange pot which is represents a 14 gauge orange cannula. Picture a huge orange flower pot. It's the biggest, holding a ton of soil for rapid growth, just like the 14 gauge cannula handling rapid flow delivery in emergencies. So the second one is gray sand, which represents 16 gauge gray cannula, which is inside the pot. So the third one is green plant, which represents 18 gray gauge green cannula. Then think of a pink flower, which is a 20 gauge pink cannula. Then above the pink flower, we can see the sky. So think of sky as a blue sky with which represents a 22 gauge blue cannula. And above that, think of the yellow sun. The yellow sun is represents the 24 gauge yellow cannula. So the order is orange pot, gray sand, green plant, pink flower, blue sky, and the yellow sun. Repeat this a few times and you will never forget the cannula sizes. Okay, that's it for today. And now you know the cannula sizes and an awesome trick to remember them. Drop a comment if you used this trick or have any other memory hack to share. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more medical tips. See you in the next one.